Breaking. Spain in tears, Princess Leonor's birthday sparks historic royal wedding next week. It was meant to be just another royal birthday. The future Queen of Spain, Princess Leonor, turning 20, surrounded by family, tradition, and quiet celebration. But what began as a moment of reflection and joy has exploded into something no one saw coming, a royal turning point that could redefine the Spanish monarchy forever. Because this time, the birthday candles marked more than just another year. They marked the countdown to a royal wedding that Spain, and the world, never expected to come this soon. As the Spanish anthem quietly played in the palace halls, the atmosphere felt different. Courtiers whispered. Reporters camped outside Zarzuela Palace. And inside, behind those guarded royal doors, King Felipe and Queen Letizia were making preparations that could change the royal legacy. A royal wedding, next week. And not just any wedding, but one that has sparked tears, pride, and even controversy. Spain is divided. The people are emotional. And the palace is silent. For months, whispers have circled about Princess Leonor's growing closeness to a mysterious European royal. Some said it was Prince Guillaume of Luxembourg. Others insisted it was Prince Christian of Denmark. But no one, not even the palace aides, imagined the confirmation would arrive like this, on her birthday. When Leonor stepped out in her elegant blue gown during her private celebration, the flashbulbs caught something extraordinary, a diamond ring on her left hand. Subtle, but impossible to miss. And within hours, palace insiders began leaking details that sent shockwaves across Spain. A royal engagement, and a royal wedding, just 7 days away. The king's only daughter, the heir to the throne. A symbol of a modern Spain now stepping into her destiny with love and controversy intertwined. But this love story is not as simple as a fairy tale. Behind the scenes lies months of pressure, delicate diplomacy, and quiet resistance. Because not everyone in the palace is celebrating. Queen Letizia, ever the protector, has reportedly been torn, proud of her daughter's courage, yet worried that the pace of this royal union could ignite unwanted political debate. King Felipe, calm and restrained, faces the impossible balance between fatherhood and kingship. Spain's royal family, already under the magnifying glass of global scrutiny, now stands on the edge of a new chapter. And the public, overwhelmed. Social media flooded with emotion, joy, disbelief, tears. Spaniards who watched Leonor grow from a shy princess into a poised young woman are now witnessing history unfold. But how did it all come to this moment? Let's rewind. Over the past year, Leonor has completed her military training, a future queen preparing to lead, not just reign. Every public appearance has shown confidence, discipline, and grace. She represented Spain abroad with elegance that reminded many of her father's early years, but with her mother's humanity and warmth. And during those quiet months of duty, one presence stood out, a European prince who shared her values, her dedication, and her future. Their connection grew in silence, away from headlines. But when she returned to Madrid for her milestone birthday, that silence ended. Sources close to the palace reveal that King Felipe gave his personal blessing days before the announcement. A royal decree was signed privately. And next week, the royal chapel at Madrid's Almudena Cathedral will open its doors for a ceremony that could unite two royal houses and reshape Europe's royal alliances. The scale of the event is staggering. Guests from across Europe, from the British royals to Scandinavian monarchs, are reportedly preparing to attend. The cathedral is being guarded day and night. The royal tailor has been summoned. And in the palace workshops, Leonor's wedding gown is already being fitted, designed by Spain's most secretive couturier, known for dressing queens. But not everyone is at ease. Some Spanish politicians are quietly questioning the timing. Others argue that the royal family is distracting the nation during economic uncertainty. Yet for millions of Spaniards, this wedding represents something deeply emotional, a moment of hope, unity, and tradition. Leonor's love story is not just romantic, it's symbolic. It's about the next generation of monarchy, a queen who will rule with empathy, independence, and strength. And the emotion surrounding her engagement isn't only national, it's deeply personal. When Leonor visited Asturias weeks before her birthday, she was asked what kind of queen she hoped to be. Her answer: one who serves, not one who rules. Those words now echo even louder as she steps into the most public, personal decision of her life. Behind closed doors, the royal family gathered for a quiet dinner the night before her birthday. There were tears, not of sadness, but of realization. Their daughter, their princess, is growing up, and stepping into her destiny. Queen Letizia, seen wiping her eyes as Leonor toasted her parents, said softly, "Spain will be proud of you." The next morning, the engagement announcement broke the silence. And the nation wept. Because for Spain, Leonor represents the future, a bridge between tradition and change, monarchy and modernity, duty and love. As the palace prepares for the ceremony, emotional scenes are unfolding across the country. In Oviedo, where Leonor once delivered her first public speech, locals are hanging Spanish flags with her name written across them. In Madrid, churches are lighting candles in her honor. And across Europe, royal watchers are calling it the most symbolic wedding since Prince William and Kate Middleton. But beneath the celebration lies a quieter story, one of sacrifice. Those close to Leonor reveal that her relationship faced immense challenges. Long-distance pressures, media intrusion, and the unrelenting burden of royal expectation. Yet she endured it all with the same quiet strength that has defined her entire upbringing. As one palace insider put it, she has her mother's heart and her father's discipline. Next week, when Leonor walks down the aisle, the world will see not just a bride, but a leader in the making. And the symbolism of the date. It's no accident. The royal wedding is set exactly 1 week after her 20th birthday, a deliberate choice by King Felipe to mark the transition from childhood to full royal womanhood. Spain's monarchy, once shaken by scandal and political division, now finds itself reborn through its future queen. And perhaps that's why the country is in tears, not of sorrow, but of awe. Because they know, they are witnessing history. The streets of Madrid are already being prepared. The palace courtyards are lined with flowers. Thousands are expected to gather, waving red and yellow flags as the royal carriage passes. The Spanish Guard will stand in full formation, saluting their future queen. But in the midst of all the grandeur, the moment everyone awaits is far simpler, the instant Leonor steps out, radiant, hand in hand with her prince, and the bells of the cathedral begin to ring. For Spain, it will be more than a wedding. It will be a renewal, of faith, of family, of unity. And for Leonor, it will be the moment her destiny begins. From a birthday candle to a crown, from a daughter to a bride, from a princess to a queen in waiting, Leonor's story has captured the heart of a nation. And as the sun rises over Madrid next week, Spain will stand still. The people will watch, the world will listen, and history will turn another page in the story of the Spanish crown. Princess Leonor, the young woman who carries centuries of history, will take her vow, not just to her love, but to her country. And Spain, through tears and pride, will whisper the same words across every city, every home, every heart. Viva la Reina! Because this time, it's not just a royal wedding. It's a new beginning for Spain.